Jureen Mahanta, and I'm back with another episode of Studios presents Cinetre Talks Art on Stage. Today we have the pleasure of having us in our studio a national award-winning director, filmmaker, Mr. Samujjal Kashyap. Best known for his documentary film Tezpur 1962, he has come with a huge body of work from the critically acclaimed documentary Moluwa to the short film Maya Baideu. In recent times, Mr. Kashyap has received accolades and garnered attention and popularity through his short films Arranged, Radio Guy, Lovebirds, Mukha, and many more. So without further ado, let's meet our guest today, Mr. Samujjal Kashyap, and know more about him and his journey towards filmmaking. So welcome, Samujjal da.
Thank you.
Receiving a national award for your film must be special and overwhelming. So can you share something about Tezpur 1962 and how it happened and the accolades you received afterwards?
Yeah, a long time now. Actually, in the year 2011, I applied for a project called this 1962 then. So that was the working title. The working title was actually the Unsung Heroes.
Okay.
So the film was about YEO, Youth Emergency Organization. So you must be knowing that Tezpur town is the only town which was evacuated in modern India because of a war. So that thing, this youth emergency organization had a few people who, even after evacuation, they decided to stay back in the town and protect the town in case of any emergency.
Okay.
So they knew that they don't have weapons and all, but still they decided to stay back. So this humanistic side of the story attracted me a lot, and then I applied for the project for a grant from Films Division of India.
Okay.
So after that, after lots of effort, I got the project from FD, and I shot the project for about 2-3 years, and because it's a investigative film, and there was a lot of military shoots involved in the film, so the film had to go through a lot again through the censor board. So the film got stuck somewhere with FD, then film got stuck somewhere in censor. Then it took me 1 year to get it through. So I think I was shooting one of my very loved music video called Roi Roi Roti, Abhishruti Bajburwas. So I was in the shoot when I received this information that I got a national award. So it just struck me all of a sudden, I couldn't believe then, because I have not sent the film for national award myself. The organization sent, and I was not knowing only. I was ignorant about the whole thing. So when I got the news, best investigative film of India, and that too for a film which has lot of things about the government, what happened during that period. So I felt really excited and motivated, definitely. And it was very good to receive the award alongside Amitabh Bachchan, Kangana Ranaut, then SS Rajamouli. So it was a huge experience.
How long did it take in the making of the film?
3 years.
Okay.
3 years. It contained 29 days of shoot, but it really took a long time because of this permissions, then border shoots, PLA and Indian Army always skeptical about any shoot. So there was a lot of shooting hassles in the film. So weather hassles, then Arunachal borders and all most of the times. So it took a long time, and the people involved in the film were in most of them are no more there. But while I was shooting the film, they were mostly not well. Sometimes I had to call each and every time if you are there at home, if you are all well, I would like to come. So it gives me immense joy today that their effort has been recorded and it will stay.
So before the making of the film, did you took help of any documentaries or books to create this film?
Yes. One is I must take the name of Mr. Joshi Joseph, who is multiple times national award winner in documentary films. So he helped me a lot, while making the film to get it right, because what happened, I'm involved with a lot of commercial kind of works, like what people love, that kind of mindset I always used to work. So this is something which is in the reverse direction. Like I need to portray the truth, right, in a documentary.
Exactly.
So first edit I did, and I sent the film to my guru or Joshi sir.
Okay.
He said, I called him. He was in Kolkata. So, sir, did you like the film? I just got excited. I was thinking he would like, because I have made it very commercial kind of cut initially. So he said me one thing, Samujjal, something I want to tell you. I think you know to tell stories cinematically, but the thing is, sometimes learning is also unlearning of things.
Exactly.
So unlearning means, I got really confused. Unlearning means you are trying to do something where you don't need to apply what you learned till now, and you have to make something what it needs.
Yeah.
So that learning is unlearning thing strike me really hard, and I tried okay, I need to really understand and create something what is required in the film, instead of thinking what people will love or something like that. So I started working. I have edited the films 4 times.
How did you prepare before
Yeah.
making?
Then books. You say, see, any kind of filmmaker, I feel, should read lot of text, lot of notes, lot of books. That will give you lot of stories. And this story also, initially I got it from an article in Assam Tribune, the paper.
Okay.
So there was a very small article about the EO. Then my good elder brother, whom also I consider my guru only, Mr. Mrinal Talukdar.
Okay.
So he was writing a book then called 1962.
Okay.
So my film is about a smaller incident from the book, what he was documenting. So I took him as my subject specialist, and he was also there in the film, one of the leading person in the film. So he was there. But I think books are really helpful for making films. Any day you want to make a film which has good depth, good understand, because you can't live too many lives in one life, right? So what books make you to understand different lives, different characters, different stories. So that experience unknowingly comes to you, and that's what you can write it down and make a film. So that's one thing, yeah, I really believe in.
It must be a lot of hard work, but also very,
I don't feel it's a hard work, means because I enjoy doing what I do. So I don't know, means for me, preparing a meal is hard work.
Preparing a meal. Okay.
So while in shoot, I never feel tired or never feel there is an effort.
Yeah.
So I can keep working continuously for 16-18 hours.
That's because of your passion. Yeah. We all know about the body of work that you have created, but we would also like to know more about you and who Samujjal Kashyap is as a person. So, would you like to share something about your growing up days, your aspirations in your school life?
Yes, I used to like, definitely, film has been a part since my childhood days, because my father was doing dramas all over India. Then my studio, Kadambari Creation Studio, happened around 90s.
Okay.
So I have been a part of it, but I never considered it as my career, because I have an engineering background.
Exactly.
Then a later stage, I joined filmmaking in Manipal Media and Entertainment.
Okay.
So after doing completing the course there, then I moved on to VFX. So after that, I worked in TV9 as a promotional producer for the firm. Then I moved to sports for a company in Bangalore called Craftworks Animations.
Okay.
So there I had edited Nike Bleed Blue campaign.
Okay.
So then I worked on the Kingfisher 2009 calendar promotional videos. Then I worked in several other like Prestige and all these companies. I worked along, basically in the ad world. So after that I thought ki okay, let's build a studio in Assam like that. Build a studio means whatever our studio was already there. So let's design it the way I have worked in the studios. So I came back. Initially it was very frustrating. I was not getting the kind of works that I was doing. So, but now I am very happy. Ki, okay, people are considering quality and coming up a lot of new projects. So I must say, I met a person around 2000 called as Willett Rodriguez. So he designed, later on he designed this Tata Sky, the homepage. So it's a big job. And when I learned about his education, he was only 10th pass. Okay, then I asked him, like, there's a small story I would like to share. Like, he said, how you manage a job in SAF, this is a Singaporean company, and you were only 10th pass. And means he was drawing around 1.5 lakhs, 2 lakhs during that time. So he said, Samujjal, see, you have to have a skill set. That's more important than your degrees.
Exactly.
Like, if a company, suppose Microsoft or any other big company, if they see you have a skill set today, they won't look for your, they will look, but if they see a potential in you, they will definitely go out of their way and hire you. So the best thing, I saw him working on semiconductors, then motherboards. He can like do a lot of technicalities, and he did a course in a technical diploma during when the first computer came to India. So he got a job in BPL, which was paying him around 450 rupees, and his house help used to get 1200 rupees. So I stick to it. Then later on, step by step, it increased. I feel that once you give everything to it, and in today's day, specialization is a must. So if you want to do films, don't think about anything. Like you give 100% to films. I don't see people doing films in a like means it's a very it's a kind of field where you need 100% dedication. It's not a part-time job. If you do it part-time, you will be in part-time format.
But as you said that the skill sets are the most important thing to get into something. According to you, what do you think how we should, work on our skill sets?
Both is important. Theory is important and practical is also important.
Exactly.
So, but the thing is, if someone has not done his theories and they have started life on a practical environment, on a practical thing, he has the same kind of scope to make it big. So it all depends on your mindset. So you should not think like, okay, I'm not trained guy. See, somewhat theoretical things sometimes create people with existing formats. The one guy who comes with practical, he has no format. So there is more potential of him breaking the barriers. I believe. So blend of both is important.
Exactly.
Sometimes knowing the theories are also important, I feel. So
That's
you
true.
can't ignore both the things. Sometimes a person learns too many theories and he sticks to it too much, then that also creates problems. Sometimes a practical person may get into the field and he won't be knowing how to break the rule or something like that. Means there are a lot of nitty-gritties around it. So there is no one way of getting into success, I guess.
Exactly. There has to be a balance.
Yeah, there has to be a balance. There has to be dedication when you work.
If you have stayed till now, do like and share our video. To watch part 2, check out the link in the description box below. Also, do not forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update from your studios.